Hello, good day, kia ora, bola, konnichiwa, uh, hello, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Nick, and if you're coming across me for the first time, what I'm doing right now is I'm going through all of the 316 passages of the New Testament because God has been showing me that number a lot and just letting me soak in these different passages. And man, there is so much stuff in them that it's been encouraging me so much. And I hope that if you've been on this journey, that it's been encouraging you too. Today we're up to Ephesians 3:16, and I don't know if I can add much to what has already been said. So let me just read it. I'm actually going to start with verse 14 because it's just so much stuff in there. Let me start with that, and then we can just recap if there's anything to share. Ephesians 3, starting in verse 14. This is Paul praying, saying a prayer here, the Apostle Paul. He says, "So I kneel humbly in awe before the Father of our Lord Jesus, the Messiah, the perfect Father of every father and child in heaven and on earth." Just stew on that for a minute. That's, our Father is the perfect Father of all of us. We can run to him because he is our perfect Father. And then we get to verse 16 here. He says, "And I pray that he would unveil within you the unlimited riches of his glory and favor until supernatural strength floods your innermost being with his divine might and explosive power." Whoa, isn't there a lot in that? So the prayer is that the Father would unleash in us the unlimited riches of his glory and his favor, that he would unleash that within us. We have a God who is a God of abundance, and he has so many good things in store for you and I. And the prayer that Paul's praying, and a prayer that we can pray over ourselves, over our families, over others that we know as well, and his church as a whole, is this very thing, that he would unveil within us the unlimited riches of his glory and favor. And the end result of that is supernatural strength will flood our innermost being with his divine might and explosive power. The word there is dunamis, and that is literally a supernatural power, something that we can't achieve on our own. It's a power and a strength that comes from God. And as we spend time with him, as we lay our hearts before him, he will flood us with the riches of his grace, his glory, his strength, and his power. Wow, so cool. And then it says in verse 17, "Then by constantly using your faith, the life of Christ will be released deep inside you, and the resting place of his love will become the very source and root of your life." I know for me, in this world that we live in, it's just so messy and so chaotic. It's pretty much impossible to find true rest anywhere outside of the love of God. And that's the thing. If we spend time with him, if we lay our hearts before him, he will fill us with strength, and his love will become our resting place, the place that we base ourselves from. And it allows us to then go deeper with him. It gives us strength. It allows our hearts to become stronger because it's the very source of our life. It nourishes us. It sustains us. It fills us. So rich and so powerful. And then I'll just read verse 18 and 19 as well. It says, "Then you will be empowered to discover what every Holy One experiences, or what we should experience, the great magnitude of the astonishing love of Christ in all its dimensions." The love of God is not just this one-dimensional thing. It's so many layers and facets to his love. And what if this happens, if we allow his love to take root in our hearts, we'll experience it in all of its layers and dimensions, and in more and more and deeper ways. And then it says, "How deeply intimate and far-reaching is his love, how enduring and inclusive it is. Endless love beyond measurement that transcends our understanding. We can't even begin to comprehend the depths of his love. This extravagant love pours into you until you are, till you are filled to overflowing with the fullness of God." Wow. Man, there is so much in that. And it just comes back down to that connection with him. That connection with him has a far-reaching effect, and it's actually very, very powerful. And so my encouragement to you today is just spend time with him. Spend time with him. Spend time soaking in his love, letting that become the resting place of your life, the very source of your nourishment. And I promise you that if you do, the effects of it will be huge. It will be far-reaching. So, and maybe go and read that verse and soak in it, because there is a lot to digest in there. But I hope this has been an encouragement to you, as has the other days of these 3:16 passages. Leave a comment below if this has encouraged you in some way, and maybe say how it's encouraged you. I would love to hear that. Have an amazing day. I will talk to you again soon. Connect with Narrow Way Ministries on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, email, or online at narrowwayministries.net.